We're going to discuss the seller financing strategies. In other words, how to negotiate seller financing for your multifamily deals. Take a listen. Hey, how's it going, friend? Juan Pablo here with 100% Finance. Now, on this channel, we like to give you the foundation towards financial freedom following the three pillars: personal finance, funding, and real estate investing. Now, for today's topic, we like to discuss the seller financing strategies. In other words, how to negotiate seller financing for multifamily real estate. So you may be asking the question, right? Would a seller actually agree to seller financing? Because I had an attendee in one of my networking events. I was hosting an event. We were talking about multifamily real estate in one of the markets that I invest in. And I had an attendee, just rude. I kid you not. As I'm talking, raises his hand, hey, excuse me. Yeah, sure, how can I help? I was in mid-sentence. And the guy said, hey, I hear you all. I hear what you're saying, Juan Pablo. You know, I hear you're talking about seller financing, but why on earth would a seller who's selling their cash flowing property, by the way, agree to give you financing on that said property? I said, okay, I'm gonna get you back since you interrupted. All right, that's what I'm thinking inwardly. And so I share with him, okay, well, I have a question for you. Have you ever taken a course in negotiations? He never had. So I say that to say, of course, I can share with you in this video, which I am, the hard skills that are necessary. But what's more important, if not equally important, but more important, the soft skills that come with it. Because real estate is a business. And just like any business, you gotta know about sales, you gotta know about customer support, you also got to know about marketing. You also got to know about finance, accounting, as well as negotiations. So let's get into some negotiations. So let me share with you a few tips here of how to go about negotiate seller financing. Now this is some exclusive stuff, so make sure you get your pen and pad, all right? One of the first things you need to do is this: don't appear broke. Because when you're speaking to, let's say, a commercial real estate agent for a multifamily property, and if the first words out of your mouth are along the lines of seller financing, second mortgage, seller carry, all those terms are synonymous, most commercial real estate agents think, uh-oh, broke alert, this person got no capital. If they did, why would they want seller financing? Let me stay away from them because my mission is my commission. If I can't see myself getting a commission off this investor, then why would I spend my time negotiating seller financing or working with this individual? That's how they think. So one of the first things you gotta do is share, you got money. And how do you do that? Show them the money. It just says in Jerry Maguire, right? You wanna make sure you have a proof of funds, a bank statement, just something along the lines that shows I'm pre-approved for the mortgage, and hey, I got the money for the down payment right here. Check my bank statement. So if you lead with that with the commercial real estate agent, guess what the first thing they see? Dollar signs. They see their commission coming from you. So when they say, oh wow, this person got some money, yes, I want to work with them. And then the second tip is this: you have to convince them. You have to sell the commercial real estate agent first before you're the seller. So what do you mean by that, Juan Pablo? Well, again, the agent only cares about their commission, because they only get paid at closing. So they're not trying to do weeks, if not months worth of work if they realize you don't qualify for funding. So what you want to do is you want to focus on educating the commercial real estate agent on how seller financing benefits them. So for instance, let's say I shared a bank statement showing $40,000. Let's say I want to buy a 5-unit. And I say, hey, agent, I'm reaching out to you about this 5-unit. But hey, first and foremost, let me share with you my credibility. Did you get my email? You see my bank statement? Okay, cool. You see my pre-approval for a mortgage? Okay, cool. As you can see, I got 40,000. Now for this 5-unit selling for 100,000, I only need 20, right? Yeah, if I did a 20% down payment, but I want this 40,000 to stretch across multiple deals. So if you negotiate seller financing, instead of me bringing a 20% down payment to the table, I can bring a 10% down payment to the table, which means I can buy 2 deals or more and not just one. The light bulb goes off in the agent's head. Oh snap, I got a repeat buyer on my hands. Oh snap, I got a person who's looking to buy multiple deals. So yeah, I'm highly interested in seller financing because it benefits me now. Because this investor will buy multiple properties instead of just one, okay? So the third step you wanna do is once you get the agent on board, you want the agent to reach out to the seller and have the agent give you immense credibility. Hey, I had this investor here, his name is Juan Pablo. Man, he's smoking hot, he's the best thing since sliced bread. Man, this dude got the capital, he got the credit, man, he got the pre-approval. I know him since way back with, was it 4 flats on the Cadillac, whatever the term goes in Atlanta. But you have to build me up, Mr. or Mrs. Agent, to the point that I'm the best investor for this property. You don't want to pass me up. And just share with them the details of seller financing. How will it benefit the seller? How will it benefit the seller? Great question. Well, the seller gets to still make profit off a property he or she no longer owns. Wouldn't you love to sell a property and then you created a seller financing note and the new owner is still paying you for that said property? You get to pull your equity out and you're still getting payments until that new owner pays that off? As you can see, I'm reframing the situation with the agent and with the seller. This is how you negotiate, okay? So once I do that, my 4th step is this. Okay, agent, after you sold the seller, let's have a 3-way. So that way, I can make sure I be more of an educator to educate the seller even further on seller financing. Because agent, no disrespect to you, but this might be new to you, seller financing. And even though you might have had a one-on-one call with the seller, you might have missed out on a few things that I want you to share with them, which is fine. So now that that's done, let's hop on a 3-way so I can break down the details even further and answer any questions the seller may have. And then once it's all said and done, we get that bad boy in writing. We get the terms negotiated, the price, and all that good stuff. So just to recap, when you're investing in multifamily and you're looking to negotiate seller financing, you got to focus on 4 key things. Number 1, you have to get the agent sold on the benefits of seller financing. Number 2, the agent has to sell the seller on the benefits of the financing. Number 3, we need to do a 3-way conversation so I can explain the benefits. And number 4, we need to get it in writing, get it on paper so we can add it to the AOS, the agreement of sale, the contract, in other words. All right? Now, if you're interested in, let's say, learning more about, okay, Juan, well, how do you negotiate these terms? What are your terms? What are the interest rates? What's the payback period? How do you set this up? The paperwork and all that good stuff, the technical stuff. We have a free training for you. Just check the link below in the description to learn more. And by the way, while you're down there, make sure you comment because we love to keep our ears to the streets. So if you have any questions about what I said in this video or other videos, we're here to help. But you must take action and comment below. And while you're down there, make sure you like and subscribe so we can give you additional content to help you along your journey towards financial freedom. All right, guys. Well, as always, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passionately. Peace.